exciting, or just kind of can't wait for it to get started?
To me, it's kind of like the first day of school. You're getting ready, you're anxious, but you're also excited. So it's a great opportunity for our ball club, to see where we at. And I think we worked hard this training camp, this preseason, so hopefully we come out with a good effort.
Does this feel different than opening night a year ago, given what you went through last season?
For sure, yeah. To be able to come out and actually be healthy, yeah, it feels great. So hopefully, I can come out and play to the level of my capability, give this team a little energy, a little boost, and hopefully we come out with a win.
Where do you feel compared to the start of training camp? I know you're still working your way back then. Where do you feel now compared to that?
Far along. I feel like I'm moving better. I can guard the ball better. I can play longer. The stamina and the knee is better. So it's great, man. I'm really doing real well, and I feel well. It feels good when you get out of bed and your knee don't hurt a little bit. So that's always a good thing.
Was it hurting right up until the beginning of training camp? Your knee?
No, it wasn't hurt. It was just weak. It wasn't no sign of hurt. It was just weak. Like I could just tell the weakness in it from my other leg. So we did everything right. I trusted the training staff. I trusted Masai and them, and they got me on the right path.
What about compared to last year? How do you feel? At the start of last year, you were recovering and stuff. And feeling great.
Yeah, I still feel better because last year I started the season with plantar fasciitis. So just not to have anything really lingering feels great. So hopefully I can just go out there and play free and get back to playing that reckless abandon basketball I'm used to playing.
What's the most exciting aspect of the team this year for you?
Most exciting aspect is, I think, experience. We only bring one guy back in, that's Jared Sullinger, and I feel like that could take us a long way, from 1 year to playing with guys 2 years. Even I think back with my time in Atlanta, our first year wasn't the best, but our second year was really good because we gelled together, the experience, and guys got used to playing with each other. So I'm hoping we can do that here in Toronto.
Has this market seen you play the way you can? I mean, you look like you started last year with the foot and the knee and trying to squeeze yourself back into shape for the playoffs.
No, I think the biggest thing to me is healthy. A healthy DeMarre, my game is nothing like spectacular where I got to come out and score 30 and, do out the dribble stuff. I just feel like a healthy DeMarre that allows me to, play reckless, get out there, play defense, play with tenacious energy, and that's who I am. And, and on the offensive end, pick and choose my shots, knock down a 3-ball, which they brought me here to do, to space the floor for DeMarre and Kyle, and, just try to get back to playing the type of basketball I know how to play.
With Jared out and a couple injuries in the front court, do you anticipate playing more forward to start the season?
I anticipate being a basketball player. Basketball player, you can't put a number on a basketball player, right? That's like somebody saying you're a 5.
Yeah.
Are you going to play the 5?
He's not fine.
I'm not going to play anything.
You're not a basketball player then.
Hey, DeMarre, what do you think of some of the new faces on this team?
Great, man, especially the rookies. They've been really big for us. They're going to get thrown in the fire really early with all these injuries. So, I think they're ready, and I'm excited for them. And one thing I always tell them is you never know when your opportunity may come. It may come early, it may come late, and theirs coming early, so they just got to be ready for it.
How in the development of someone like Norman and Jonas after the way he played in the playoffs before his injury, how anxious are you to see them kind of, especially Norman, obviously getting a lot of credit from Paul George after that first round, defensively, what he can do in the second?
It'd be good. Norm, he got to build on it. I think when you come in as a rookie and you play early and you play good, you surprise a lot of teams. So I'm pretty sure he's on everybody's scouting report now. So the dynamic of, how Norm going to play and what he needs to do is going to change depending on game to game. So hopefully he's ready for that because I'm pretty sure the team's going to scout for him now. They're going to know what he can do. And that's why you always see people who say sophomore slump, but I don't think he's going to have a sophomore slump because he knows his role, and that's the beauty of who Norm Powell is.
How hard can it be to sustain success and then even improve following a conference final and then try to get a notch higher?
I think the biggest thing when you talk about success and sustaining it, I feel like we just want to be better at the end of the year than we are at the beginning of the year. We're not saying we're going to come out and have a 60-win season, but we just want to be better going into the playoffs, playing at a high level, and turning it up going into the playoffs. I feel like that's when you say it's success. When you get to trying to put numbers on wins, that's hard in this league. You know, you've seen some of the greatest teams like San Antonio. They might win a championship one year and be out the first round next year. So you just got to understand, man, it's a hard league, and we just got to understand that we got to try to get better day by day.
Kind of going off that, Kyle was in here and he said you haven't done anything yet. You weren't the ones getting rings yesterday. Do you agree with that?
No, we haven't done. We wait till the East Conference Final. We haven't done nothing. I feel like we're trying to get where Cleveland at. They're the NBA champions, and that's what we're trying to get. You know, we had a great season, and we had a great run in the playoffs, but we haven't done nothing yet. And you know, you should want more if you're a true competitor, a true basketball player.